What's going on, everyone? So let's take a look at SHIB. What is going on? So currently not looking too good. Overall market today, it's not looking good as well. And I even said in my other videos that at least the other day, Bitcoin actually did make it back up to 41K, give or take. Now it's back down actually. And that's pretty much, we can check right now, it's at 37, and it's affecting the price significantly, and not just SHIB, but just literally the entire market. But looks like SHIB is taking quite a dip right now. Even Dogecoin, you can see it's down pretty much 34% on the 7-day. But what I keep mentioning is that if the market goes bearish, all these these joke coins aren't going to look good, right? Obviously, everything is correlating in price decline. Typically, it looks like around 20, 30%, maybe 15 some, but on the 7 week, at least 30, some even worse, right? But just depends. But right now, market is taking a hit. Even Litecoin is getting absolutely hammered right now. And there's some updates that I'm gonna share with you guys on why this stuff's happening. A lot of liquidations, and basically, I'll show you guys some articles in here. But let's just look what's going on with SHIB right now. So it looks like it's down almost 25%, and the current price is 0.00007878. Market cap this time, it's at 3.1 bill. So this actually ranked 37. So almost every time I've made an update, SHIB's decreased in ranking. So short term, that's not looking too good. And like I say, guys, it's super risky to mess with these like cryptos that don't really have a real use or problem that's been established yet, right? A lot of people say like there's some things coming up in the pipeline, which is great, but at the end of the day, it actually has to be legitimate, and then you'll only know once the market becomes bullish again if it actually survived or not. But either way, the volume, which we can just see directly, is down 53%. So that's something I mentioned in a lot of my other videos, is that if the volume for these coins, even like Doge for instance, if the volume doesn't increase, or in general, that's basically the main factor on why it's maintaining its levels or not. If it just continues to decrease, then there's really not much saving the cryptocurrency, whether it's SHIB or Doge or any other crypto, aside from the fact on its actual problem it's solving and its actual technology, right? So that's why it's with these dog coins, is very risky to play. But I'm gonna share with you guys some news updates on why I think overall they're taking a massive hit. And also remember, guys, this video is my own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Be sure to do research before making any investments. But looking at the chart right now, it has continued to drop significantly, and doesn't seem like pretty much anything is supporting it, right? You can see some people try to buy in this dip, but even on 7-day, like you can see, dip, people bought up, continues to downtrend. And until Bitcoin and the overall market recovers, then it's most likely going to continue to downtrend, guys, right? So in terms of the good news, I mean, there's not much today. Obviously, this is short term, but you got to keep an eye on the top guys right now, because that determines what's going to happen. Because it's not going to just randomly spike up and break all-time highs again if the overall market is down, right? Now let's see what is going on, right? So let's take the first look at this, right? So here I'm on the liquidations on BYBT, and I just looked up SHIB, and what's kind of interesting is in the past 24 hours, it looks like almost 11 mil has been liquidated. So you can see here the differences, and there's like shorts and longs, shorts in red, longs in green, and you can just see like the price points, and then the Bitcoin price in correlation to everything. And pretty much this stuff, I mean, it doesn't really matter to you, I guess, if you're just looking from this on the outside. But there are definitely people liquidating here, and then obviously if you can go to like Bitcoin itself, you can see it's like I think it's like 400 mil liquidated. So in the last 24 hours, so that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff you guys got to keep an eye on. Now, what does that mean? Well, it has to do with like leverage trading too, but this is pretty much the whole cause of the market crashing in general, not just SHIB itself. But as you can see here, 800,000 crypto traders liquidated in the last 24 hours. So obviously, we saw the ban, the China updates, that short term, I'm sure it's like FUD. It's probably, we don't know yet. But until the next few months when they, come out with better news, sure. But that plus Elon Musk tweets, some of the stuff he said about Bitcoin definitely made an impact. And pretty much you can see, and let's just look into some details, right? So basically, it stated over $8 billion worth of positions were affected according to BYBT. And with the Bitcoin futures market accounting for 50% of all total liquidations, it was the heaviest hits by this. So over 8 billion worth of positions were affected, and that heavily impacts the market significantly. And obviously, Elon Musk, like they mentioned, will pretty much not using Bitcoin Tesla. Two, China regulating cryptocurrencies. I saw some other articles about like mining and things of that nature, but I couldn't find the exact sources on the actual like these pages, so I wasn't sure if they're accurate or not. But there are definitely other factors that are on top of this news, and then pretty much in general, there looks like there's another side. I guess you say institutionals or other big players that are pretty much trying to wipe out some other players in the space, and seems like that definitely has impacted the overall markets today. So, what are my thoughts? What I think is going to happen? So, short term, if this is essentially the start of the bear markets, Bitcoin could continue to drop. Right. So there's predictions, people saying that it could hit 20Ks in March, 25K. I'd say if it were to drop to those levels, then I would be interested to see what happens to Ethereum, because a lot of people think Ethereum is going to flip Bitcoin, and then in return, it pretty much becomes a top dog. Next thing you know, after it flips, if that were the case, then any other cryptocurrency has the potential to flip up here, Cardano, Doge, etc. And then in turn, how does that affect SHIB? Well, again, it's all based off of the market, right? So if the market is red, guess what? SHIB's probably not going to move that much because it's solely based off community, to my knowledge. Yes, there's some people saying technology and all that, but currently right now, there's the people that are commenting saying this don't have billions of dollars to be trading with. They have a few, maybe you have a few mil if you do, but regardless, it's like billions of, like when this was up to its peak, I can't remember the exact number, but I'm sure it was over probably 10 bill plus or somewhere in the high billions. And that's why the price, if you can see here, I can just go back. We can actually look at the volume directly and see it on the chart. But like, see right here, let's go to the exactly the top up here. And I can't get exactly on the top, but you can see right there on the volume 24 hours, it looks like it's 16 bill. So mathematically, if you guys wanted to reach levels that it was even close to back in just the highs, you would need volume, which is almost like a 15x, give or take, or 12, 15x of the current volume right now. So right now, it's not looking too good. But again, this is why I say it's super risky. It's like go to the casino, because if the market continues bear trend, Bitcoin drops to 25, 20K, even less, it's going to probably last for quite a bit, just like in 2017. And if that's the case, it's going to wipe out so many projects. Like, people don't understand. Back in the 2017 hype, it went up crazy. So many cryptos came out of nowhere. And all of them, once it went to pretty much these lows, 3,000 plus, it just wiped out almost all of the projects that weren't legit, and they were just kind of made during this like hype craze, trying to capitalize on. And then only the legitimate ones have sustained it and made the multi-billions market cap, right? So again, that's just my thoughts, because I want to make sure you guys have an understanding of how risky certain cryptocurrencies are. And if you're new to the space, you might not understand like, oh, this could be a long-term hold, but reality, it's like there's much safer things I think are long-term holds that have better ROI potential. But again, I could be 100% wrong. SHIB could go crazy. But until then, I'm just making these comments on SHIB's updates because a lot of people will follow SHIB versus the other cryptos like Bitcoin, ETH, etc. Everyone knows them, but no one, I think, follows it as they do like these other lower coins or even like Doge. So again, we have to wait and see what the market does. But short term, we'll have to wait and see. Let me know your thoughts on SHIB. Do you think that it has a chance to survive this bear markets, or do you think that it's over and that the crypto space is going to be pretty much down for quite a bit? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like this video, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.